NFL Insider Adam Schefter warned the NFL about Shedeur Sanders.
Obviously, they took a look at Dillon Gabriel. In comes Shedeur Sanders now. He gets his first win against the Raiders. Much tougher test against the Niners today. But, Adam, I'm curious, with a third of the season left, what is their approach with Shedeur Sanders?
Hannah, in speaking with Browns officials, they sound completely open-minded to having Shedeur play the rest of this season.
Adam Schefter has officially warned the NFL about Shedeur Sanders, and his latest bombshell report reveals that the Cleveland Browns may be ready to hand Shedeur the franchise for the rest of the season. This news has sent shockwaves through the league and ignited massive debate among fans across the country.
Adam Schefter telling us this report that the Browns are open to giving Shedeur an extended look this season. This just came out a couple days ago, and what Schefter was implying is that the Browns, based on how Shedeur plays, would keep giving him more starts, keep giving him more games, and eventually he might even be able to earn his way to be the day one starter next year.
Adam Schefter's latest report confirms what many fans have been demanding for months. Shedeur Sanders is no longer just a temporary QB experiment. The organization is preparing to give him the keys to the franchise. This is the biggest turning point of the Browns season, and it may redefine their future for years to come.
Assuming that I think they're open to giving him an extended look here as their QB1 for the remainder of the season. Today is going to be a tough challenge Shedeur will be up against, but the opportunity is there in front of him. They're not out to make any judgments right now. They want to see how he performs today against the 49ers. But again, if he performs well, he's going to keep starting there in Cleveland. And as long as he keeps playing well, it wouldn't be a surprise if he started for the remainder of the season.
For weeks, fans questioned whether the Browns truly had a direction at quarterback. There were debates, rotations, questionable decisions, and an overall sense of uncertainty. But now, the narrative has changed dramatically. According to the latest league reports, the Browns are not only sticking with Shedeur Sanders, they are prepared to let him run the show for the rest of the year and beyond. This isn't a short-term fix. This is a commitment, and it's one that could shake up the AFC North. The new information coming out of NFL circles indicates that Cleveland's leadership is open-minded about riding with Shedeur as their starter moving forward. They aren't simply giving him a game or two, they're giving him a true extended opportunity, something most rookie quarterbacks in difficult situations rarely get. The Browns want to see what he does with real responsibility, real pressure, and real time to grow.
Adam Schefter said these words right here. It's breaking news, y'all. Browns rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders played well enough in his first NFL start last Sunday that he made Cleveland's decision to start him again, an easy one. The Browns are open to giving Shedeur an extended look for the rest of the season, just as fellow rookie Dillon Gabriel got in the first half of this season, source told ESPN. But much of that decision will be dictated by how Sanders plays starting Sunday. The Browns were impressed with what they saw in Sanders' first NFL start last Sunday in Las Vegas.
This shift in mindset is huge. For the first time all season, the organization is not thinking about what happened yesterday or who had the better training camp. They are focused on right now, on what Shedeur Sanders can give them in the present moment, especially as the team faces some of the toughest opponents on the schedule. His performance will directly determine how long he stays under center. If he delivers, he plays. And if he plays well, he doesn't come off the field for the rest of the season. But for many fans, this news is both exciting and frustrating. Why? Because Shedeur should have been the clear starter from the moment the season began. Instead, Cleveland spent valuable time experimenting, giving opportunities to a quarterback like Dillon Gabriel, whose ceiling simply wasn't close to Shedeur's. That decision confused the fan base and raised real concerns about the organization's ability to evaluate quarterback talent. How could they not see what was right in front of them? The frustration didn't come from bias or hype. It came from logic. From the moment Shedeur stepped onto the field, his potential was obvious. His arm talent is elite. His accuracy is surgical. His decision-making is far more advanced than most rookies. And despite the noise, despite the criticism, Despite the fact that he wasn't handed the job from day one, his leadership has remained consistent and strong. He carries himself like a franchise quarterback.
Well, an ESPN article from today, brand new, tells us that if Sanders can play well in a game against one of the league's worst defenses in the Titans, it would stake a case for him to start the rest of the way, giving Sanders a meaningful sample of a rookie season to establish himself as an NFL quarterback. This is Shedeur's moment. It's here. It's now. The perfect timing, if you will, has come for Shedeur Sanders. Not a lot of fifth-round picks get this opportunity to play, to start. And Shedeur felt he should have been a first-round pick. There's been that chip on his shoulder.
Many analysts believe he should have been drafted higher. This is his chance to show exactly why. But what makes this situation even more intriguing is the environment Shedeur is stepping into. Most rookie quarterbacks land on broken teams with terrible defenses, poor coaching, and no support system. That's not the case in Cleveland. The Browns have one of the best defenses in football, led by superstar pass rusher Myles Garrett. Their defensive unit is built to suffocate opponents, giving Sanders shorter fields and easier scoring opportunities. On top of that, Cleveland's running game is strong, physical, and reliable, the kind of support every young quarterback dreams of. In other words, Shedeur doesn't have to be a superhero. He doesn't need to throw 350 yards a game. He doesn't need to carry the franchise on his back. He simply needs to play smart football, protect the ball, trust the scheme, and let the rest of the roster do their jobs. With a foundation like this, the Browns are putting him in one of the best situations a rookie quarterback could possibly ask for. But the real story here is not just about scheme or matchups. It's about trust. For the first time since drafting Sanders, the Browns seem prepared to build around him as their quarterback of the future. The organization looks ready to move away from the revolving door of temporary solutions and commit to the player who has the highest ceiling, the strongest arm, and the most long-term potential. This is what franchise quarterbacks are made of. A moment of opportunity, a team ready to believe in them, a future waiting to be claimed. If Shedeur makes the most of this extended look, the Browns won't just be competitive, they'll be dangerous. The AFC North is already one of the most intense divisions in football, filled with powerhouse teams and elite defensive units. Adding a young, dynamic, accurate, and fearless quarterback into that mix could completely change the landscape. And that's why Adam Schefter's report is so significant. It isn't just breaking news. It's a declaration of direction. The Browns are finally ready to move forward, ready to build something real, ready to lean into the future instead of clinging to the past. Shedeur Sanders now stands at the center of that future. This season is no longer about proving whether he belongs in the league. That part is already settled. The next step is proving whether he can be the face of a franchise, the leader who takes Cleveland from a talented roster with inconsistency to a legitimate AFC contender.